Hello everybody, welcome back to History of Spriggs. My name is Spriggs and today we'll be talking about the former countries in America. Now, a quick disclaimer, we are not talking about colonial countries that were in America. We're talking about the small independent nations that were in America. Now, with that being said, let's get right into it. The Iroquois Confederacy started between 1142 to 1660 and ended in 1867. It was started by Daganoweda, Hiawatha, and Zagansasa. The first capital was at Casanova, New York, and this was before 1609. They don't know the exact date. Then from 1609 to 1615, Pompeii, New York. Then from 1615 to 1640, it was Delphi Falls, New York. From 1640 to 1867, it was Manila, New York. Then the state of Muscogee. It was started by William Augustus Bowles. He ruled over the state of Muscogee from 1799 to 1803. And he was a British loyalist who fought in the Revolutionary War. And he created this country to stop American expansion into the South. But it ultimately failed. Then, the Republic of West Florida. It started and ended in 1810. Its capital is at St. Francisville, and it was founded by Fulmer Skipworth, who was also ruled over the country for how long it existed for. The present-day borders of this country were from the far eastern portion of Louisiana and the far western portion of Florida. Then, the Vermont Republic started in 1777 till 1791. This was more of an established republic with its own currency and other things. Its capital was at Westminster only in 1777. Then in Windsor from 1777 to an unknown date. Then in Castleton from an unknown date till the end of the country in 1791. This formed because even though Vermont wanted independence from Britain, they didn't want to be a part of New York State. So they seceded from America. They eventually joined in 1791, though. It was started by Thomas Chittenden, who is also the first ruler, from 1778 to 1789, and he also became the leader from 1790 to 1791, but from 1789 to 1790, it was Moses Robinson. Then, the Republic of East Florida started in 1812, and its capital was at Fernandina, and its ruler was Buckner F. Harris. This was really just because America, during the War of 1812, tried to take Spanish East Florida, and they were going to move west. And so they sent this team to basically start a country, and then America would annex them. This isn't the first time America has done this, but this one ultimately failed. But they did receive Florida at the end of the war. And Fernandina was on Ellis Island. The Republic of the Floridas, it didn't have a leader, and it also only lasted 1 year in 1817. It was on Amelia Island, the same island where Fernandina was. this was a small-lived rebellion, and it didn't really work either. Then the Republic of Indian Stream. It was on the small northern tip of New Hampshire, and it lasted from 1832 to 1835. Its leader and the founder is Luther Parker, and it didn't have a capital either. It wasn't much of a republic. Then, probably one of the best known independent country that is in modern day America, Texas. The Republic of Texas. It was founded in 1835 and it ended when the U.S. annexed it in 1846 due to a bad economy. And this also eventually started the Mexican-American War. And they controlled parts of Colorado, Kansas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Wyoming, and controlled all of Texas. Its first leader was in 1836, and just 1836 too. Their first leader was David G. Burnett. Then, in 1836 to 1838, it was Sam Houston. Then, from 1838 to 1841, is Mirabeau B. Lamar. Then, it was Sam Houston again, 1841 to 1844. And then, Anson Jones, from 1844 to 1846, when it was annexed by America. Its capitals were San Antonio, San Felipe de Austin, and those were both in 1835, Washington on the Brazos, Harrisburg, Galveston, Valesco, and Columbia, which were all in 1836, except Columbia was from 1836 to 1837. Then, after that, it was Houston from 1837 to 1839, then Austin, the modern capital of the state of Texas, from 1839 to 1846. Then the provincial area of Oregon. It lasted from 1841 to 1849. It was founded by Ira Babcock, who was also the leader from 1841 to 1843. Then George Abernethy, from 1843 to 1849. Its capital was at Oregon City. It wasn't much of a place, especially since it was still a frontier. So, it didn't really have a strong independent feel to it. Then, Deseret. It was started by the Mormons in 1849, but lasted till 1850. Its capital was at Salt Lake City, and its first leader was Brigham Young. It controlled Arizona, parts of Arizona, California, Colorado, Idaho, Nevada, New Mexico, Oregon, Utah, and Wyoming. And you know, I said it's not the first time America tried to make an independent country to take it from another country. Well, here it is. The California Republic started in 1846 and ended then. And if you're paying attention when I was talking about the Republic of Texas and how when it was annexed was in 1846 and it led to the Mexican-American War, well, California Republic was made to try and take it from Mexico during the Mexican-American War. Although this time it worked. It was controlled by William B. Ide and John C. Fremont. It didn't have a capital because it was really just an annexation country. Then the Great Republic of Rough and Ready. It was only around in 1850. This was named after Zachary Taylor, and it is made to avoid the expensive mining taxes. But his country failed, and it joined into the Union. Then, probably the most well-known independent country in America ever, the Confederated States of America, founded in 1861 and ended in 1865. Its first capital was in Montgomery, Alabama, from 1861 to 1861. Then Richmond, from 1861 to 1865. Then Danville, Virginia, in 1865. Then Greensboro, North Carolina, in 1865. And that was all the capitals of the Confederated States. And their only leader was Jefferson Davis. Now, a well talked about country we like to talk about, the Ohio country. It was started by William Crawford when he drawn up the Fort Gower Resolves. If you want to hear me reading it, check out my Lord Dunmore's War video. As far as I know, it was just at Fort Gower, which lasted only a couple days, and this was in 1774. Then, the Kingdom of Hawaii, from 1795 to 1893. Its first capital was at Waikiki, from 1795 to 6. And then Kailua Kana from 1796 to 1820. Then Honolulu from 1820 to 1823. Then Lahaina from 1823 to 1842. Then Honolulu again from 1845 till the Queen was overthrown by the Americans in 1893. It was founded by Kina Kamehameha the First. Well, thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and if you have a comment, or if you think there's anything I could have added, drop it in the comment section. And with that being said, Spriggs out.